And we are rolling. Hey. Hey there, everybody. Welcome to our podcast. I'm Breeze Aubrey, and this is...
I'm Devin Moore. I can also go by Devin Moore, but whatever. Hi, this is Gen X Marks the Spot podcast, where we talk bullshit about our generation.
About how we were latchly kids and all. And the name of the show is called X Marks the Spot.
Yes, X Marks the Spot.
And so what we're going to do is, for those of you who are Gen Z or millennials, I know you probably haven't heard us yet. Probably. It's like, who's Gen X? And it's like, well...
We're the hidden generation no one likes to talk about.
Yeah, we're the Jan Brady of the other generations. Marsha.
So, basically, the generations of Gen X, they run from 1965 to 1980.
Yep.
So, if you were born within that bracket, hi Gen X, how are you?
Hi guys.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah. Also, just wanted to tell you that, my information goes all the way up to 2019, but 2019. There was 65.2 million Gen Xers in the world. So,
but we're the forgotten generation.
Yeah, that's a lot of forgotten.
That's a lot of forgotten people.
That's a lot of we're a lot of forgotten people. But at the same point, we're here to remind you guys that hey, we're here. And we want to...
We're not going anywhere.
Well, yeah.
We haven't been anywhere.
Yeah. We're going to be doing something, but as far as anything else is concerned, we're just... we're here to talk to you guys about, stuff about Gen X. And then hopefully we'll have some people come, some guests, right?
Yeah, I hope we have some guests. We have... I have a list of things topics that I really want to dive into later podcasts, but just breaking it down here. We want to talk about job ethics because I feel like a little bit of our generation is like the last generation of like customer service. Yeah. Because I feel like, and no offense to all the younger generations out there working your asses off, but there's no code of ethics anymore in the job industry in any kind of retail, in my opinion. But I want to talk about that, and later on, we're going to be talking about style, fashion, the wild clothes. Yeah, how wild I wore concert shirts. Concert shirts and blue jeans. Technology.
Speedos!
Oh god, it's Speedos.
Speedos!
Oh no, what were they called? We called them jams. I can't remember those really tacky pants. We'll talk about that, the parachute pants and all that. But technology, music, how school has changed so much.
Remember, it was just if you got in a fight with somebody, you beat the shit out of them.
You just beat the shit out of it, and then you went to the. And now it's like, okay, we have like metal detectors. They started putting metal detectors in our school, I think 2 years after I graduated.
Right.
It's just depressing when you think about it. It really is. But moving on, we'll discuss toys and games, our favorite movies.
Can't wait for that.
That's gonna be probably like 5 episodes. I don't know.
Yeah.
Taking care of your health, your mental health, your body, that kind of things. Just your health in general. Concerts and shows. Gosh, how many little dive bars have we been to go see shows, and all ages shows. Like, we actually had bars for underage kids.
Let me ask you this about that. I was wondering, God, come on, let the gummies kick in.
I remember growing up in Nashville. We're both from Nashville originally. there used to be a place called Lucy's on Church Street, and that was like one of my first places to hang out, to go see
my favorite
punk rock shows and shit.
My favorite place to hang out was a place called the Great Escape. That was my place. You know, you go there and you could, literally had, cassette tapes, comic books. You had all this other kind of stuff going there, and I was like, yes.
I mean, we still have Great Escape.
Yeah, Great Escape.
But like, did you go to the one in West End?
Yeah.
That was the best one.
No, the Great Escape. It was on Elliston.
Ellison, yes, that's what I meant. Yes, that was the best one.
Yeah.
It was the best one. It was
a
really big store.
I think it was on Ellison. No. It was on...
It was over by
Broadway.
It was
Broadway, because I remember
21st?
I think it was right, because I know there's Division here, and then there's 20, and then there's Broadway going up there.
Yeah,
it was right there. It was right on the side.
Yeah, that's where I went.
And then there were Sal's. Sal's.
Oh God, I forgot about Sal's.
Yeah, that's where you got to see a lot of really good rock bands at.
Yeah.
Sal's. And these are certain places, if you don't live in Nashville, you're probably going, what the fuck are they talking about?
Yeah, we'll talk. Well, I do want to discuss like hometown things and events that we used to have, like the Summer Lights Festival.
Yes.
I miss that immensely. I mean, that was part of like Nashville showing its colors. Like, hey, we are true music city.
Well, it was good because, with that, you could show off, the latest things. I mean, radio stations would come out and say, hey, buy this.
Here's
and
this.
You could meet the DJs out there.
Meet the DJs. It was the food vendors, up and coming.
Oh, yeah.
It was great.
It was too good. Okay, so let's get started with the second question I want to ask.
Okay.
Is basically, why are we called latchly kids? A lot of Gen Zs want to know why Gen Xers are called latchly kids. Do you want to start that?
Well, when growing up, latchkey to me meant and this is to me. This is not like the meaning of it, but to me, it was like we were just kind of like a free for all, kind of like, hey, you're 12, but you're gonna be responsible for yourself because whatever household you had, if you had both parents or you had a single parent or you had a grandmother taking care of you, whatever, it seemed like you were always at one point in time, hey, I'm taking care of myself. I'm walking home from school. I'm walking, it always seemed like one point in time you were home by yourself.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's what latchly kids are. And let me read this. The name comes across from them returning from school with a key around their neck to get into their empty house. Now, and so I didn't know that, and here's how stupid I am. I actually thought latchly kids we were the kind of kids that would hang on to our parents and just go and grab onto their latch onto them and all. But that's not what it meant. No. That's what it meant. Also, latchly kid, there was another name for it. It was called free range parenting. That's another name for it.
Free range
parenting, where you just let your kids. I mean, you had enough trust in them where you could go out and say, hey, go whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I think when I was probably, I'm trying to think what age I was left alone. Mm-hmm. I think it was probably about 10 or 11. My parents were like, okay, well, you can stay home by yourself. I'm just going to run to the store. That's how it all started. I'm just going to run to the store. You don't have to go. Mm-hmm. They run up the street or whatever. Right. But then it was like, okay, you're 12, 13 years old, now. Ride the bus home from school. Hey, got a key, get in, whatever. Yeah, right. Exactly. Right. I did that. Yeah. High school.
Oh, yeah.
High school I did it more because it seemed like my mom, I was fortunate enough that my dad had a job where he could work and, help with the family and with just him working. And my mom was a stay-at-home mom. I was lucky to have that. But later on, when I got older, Mom was like, you know what? I'm gonna work. I'm tired of staying at home. She's grown. She's a teenager. She's doing teenage stuff. She's doing stuff different. So it was like Mom had like this little job who worked, like 3 nights a week. And I'd come home and be like, okay, I gotta feed myself. I gotta do this, Yeah, do homework on mine. It's wild times,
Yeah. For me, myself, I was lucky enough to. What I would do is I'd get on my bicycle and just, go all over the place.
Yeah, I don't think they realized how far away we went on our bikes.
No. Hi, this is Breeze Aubrey. Join us next time as we delve deeper into Generation X that continues to captivate this dynamic generation. Until then, keep your eyes and ears open for the wonders just waiting to be discovered for Generation X. Thank you for tuning in to part 1 of our Generation X podcast, and stay curious. Goodbye for now.